So hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to another video. So in this video I am going to talk you about how to read a book to improve our English communication skill. So in my previous video I told you importance of reading book to improve our English communication skill, why we should read a book, what are the advantages of reading book, and how it will help us to improve our vocabulary, pronunciation, confidence, grammar sense, and sentence formation. All we have discussed in the previous video. So if you have not yet watched that video, then please go and watch it. I will share the link of that video in the description box below. So let us come to the today's video. In today's video we are going to discuss about how we should read any book to improve our English communication skills so that we can get most out of it. Reading is one of the powerful technique, as we know. If we want to work upon our communication skill, definitely we should read regularly. But if we follow the right method, then only it will help us. Otherwise we are just reading and it will happen, we are just reading and we are not getting any result. So to avoid that, I am going to tell you a very important method that every English learner should follow to improve their communication skill. Make sure that you guys are watching this video till the end, because this video is going to be very informative, very helpful, and this will be, I would say, a life-changing video for you if you really want to work upon your communication skills. So make sure that you guys are not leaving this video in between. You will watch this video till the end. In this video I will give you 4 to 5 steps that you should follow while reading a book, and these steps are really important. Now let us start with the number 1 step. Now let's say you are reading a book regularly, and we most of the times we don't know which book we should select to read or to start reading. So in what we do, we go and buy a book which is very difficult, and when we start reading, we read one pages, we read second pages, and we are not understanding anything. We have to refer a dictionary frequently for every new words, and because of that we are losing our interest in reading. So don't do that. So instead what you can do, instead of going for a difficult book, select a book which is easy to understand, which matches your level, so that you will not refer dictionary frequently and you will understand whatever you are reading. Once you start understanding whatever you are reading, then you will feel like continue reading. So this is very important. Selection of book is very important. Don't select a too easy book, don't select a too difficult book. You have to select the book which is of your level, so that you will enjoy the reading. So this is first method, or first thing that you have to follow while reading. Now let us move to the second step that you have to follow while reading. Now the second step is you have to read aloud. Many people have a habit of reading. They read in mind like this, but this is not going to help you guys. When you read in a mind, you are not even concentrating more on reading. Your mind is somewhere else and you are just looking at the words but not reading. So while reading, what you have to do, you have to open your mouth and you have to speak aloud. You have to read aloud. So when you read aloud, your written words, your brain connects to the written words, to the sound of that word, and it helps you to improve your pronunciation, your rhythm of the language, and you will get the feel of language, feel of that word, feel of that sentence. This is very important. So, and reading with when you read aloud, your mouth muscles develop. It gets a practice of English speaks, English words, English sentences, English phrases, and whenever you are next time you are speaking in English, it feels like you are natural. So make sure that try it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Select any paragraph, but you have to read it loud. Sit at one place where the place is quiet. There is no disturbance or less disturbance, and you are not even disturbing to the other people in your home. So but you have to read aloud. This is the second step that you have to follow in order to improve your English communication skill. You have to read aloud. Now let us move to the third thing that you should follow while reading, and that third thing is you have to read repeatedly. what happens, guys, we whenever we take a book, we want to finish that book very soon and we want to jump to the next book very quickly. This is our nature, but we don't have to do that. We have to read one book at a time and we have to understand that book completely. So when you read first time, English is a new language to us, and whenever we are reading first time, it feels very difficult to us. We are not even understanding what is written in the book or what is written in that paragraph. So what you have to do, you have to read that paragraph first. When you complete that paragraph, you will understand something. Then you have to read it again. When you read the second time, you will understand a little more, let's say 70%, and when you read one more time, you will understand 80 to 100%. So try to read one book many times. When you repeat the same things again and again, you become better at it. There is one famous quote from Bruce Lee: I don't get afraid by people who practice thousands of kicks, but I get afraid by people who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. So this is very, very powerful, guys. When you read one paragraph more time, you will understand the new vocabulary, you will get the feel of the sentence structure, you will learn the grammars automatically. You don't even need to give some extra time, and your brain will start capturing things automatically, how the sentence are formed in English. That is why you have to make sure that you are doing the same things repeatedly again and again. This is the third step that you have to follow while reading. Now let us move to the fourth step. While reading, you have to read actively, not passively. What it means by active reading: you have to sit with the pen or highlighter, and whenever you are reading, you have to mark if something you come across very interesting or common phrases. Let's say you are reading and you come across a phrase like "he was walking as if he had all the time in the world." So as if he had all the time in the world is the phrase. So what you can do, you can write down those phrases in your notebook and you can create 2 more sentences by your own. So this will definitely help you. When you write down that phrase in your journal, and whenever you are in your free time you are referring those journal, you will get to know about, you will practice more, and the more you practice the better you will become. So this is important. You have to read actively, you have to involve yourself in English while reading. Now the fourth step that you have to follow when you want to improve your English communication skill, that you have to read with emotions. Let's say you are reading any dialogue or character conversation, then you have to imagine as if you are an actor in that dialogue or character conversation, and you have to speak with emotions. You have to read with emotions so that it will help you to express yourself in English with a better. And whenever you do this practice again and again, and the next time whenever you are communicating with the people, they will get a feel from you that you are speaking like a natural English speaker. So this technique is very important. You have to express yourself as a character while you are reading any dialogue or any character conversation. So this is the fourth step that you have to follow while reading. Now the next step that I want to talk in this video, and this is also very important, guys. So this step is you have to maintain a journal. This is very, very important. Journal is something which is going to brief about your journey so far. It is like a track record of what you are studying so far in your English. So whenever you are reading, whenever you are practicing anything, whenever you are doing any practice related to the English, it could be listening, reading, speaking, writing, you have to maintain a journal. In a journal you have to write down your own notes, and you have to read those notes whenever you get a free time. So while reading, what you have to do, when you read one chapter or 2 pages, you have to summarize what you read in your own words, and you have to write those summary in your notebook. So summarizing will force your brain to think or to organize thoughts in English. So when you do this repeatedly, your brain will get an practice, or your brain will will develop in that direction where you will be able to organize thoughts in English very quickly whenever you are communicating with the people. So this is very important. Journaling is very important when you are learning something, and this journaling is not only important in your English communication, but in your life in general is also important. So whenever, like, it is a kind of track record of what we are doing today, what we did yesterday, and what we are going to do tomorrow. So that is what we are writing in our journal. We have to make a plan. You have to also study what you have studied so far, that we have to put all in your journal, and you have to carry those journal wherever you are going. If you are going to a trip, if you are going to office, if you are sitting at home, wherever you are going, you have to carry the journal, and whenever you get a time, you have to open it and you have to read it. You have to revise those journals, so it will help you to improve your English communication skill. So these are the 5 steps that you have to follow in order to get best out from your reading, and reading will definitely help you to improve your English communication skill. And one of the most important tips that I'm going to tell you at last, this is very important, guys, because without this everything is vain. You are wasting just time. So the last step is you have to be consistent throughout the journey. One day you can take a rest, but 2 days or 3 days if you are missing, then you are not consistent. You need to be in discipline. You have to read at least 1 page regularly. You can read to the blog, you can read to the newspaper, you can read to the articles, social media posts, story books, motivational books, biographies, comic books, fictional books. There are lots of materials available. You have to pick any one and you have to start reading. Minimum 1 paragraph, minimum 1 page you are going to read every single day. You just make a promise and you comment me in the comment box that every day I'm going to read 1 paragraph, or every day I'm going to read 1 page. I want comment from you guys, because without consistency we are not going to reach our goal. What is our ultimate goal? We all want to be fluent in English. So make sure that you guys are going to be consistent throughout the journey to see the result very quickly. By mean, it will take 6 months for someone, it will take 1 year for someone, it will take 2 years for someone, but we are going to be consistent throughout the time. We just have to find out half an hour daily. That half an hour is also important. Don't underestimate the power of small contribution. That small contribution is also going to add up in your success, and you will not notice it suddenly, but over a period of time you will realize how that is helping me to improve my English communication skill. So this is what actually I wanted to tell you through this video. So if you like this video, then please like my video, share this video with your friends, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing.